gentlemen, a very warm and delightful welcome to our honorable chief guest, His Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh, Major General Muhammad Ashikuzzaman. Sir Muhammad Zehan Islam, Secretary to His Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh, dignitaries from the Ministry of Education, Ms. Mona Al-Ajmi, Social and Psychological Service Supervisor, Ms. Athari Al-Ajmi, Student Affairs Director, our respected Principal Sir, Vice Principals, Headmistresses, Senior Mistresses, and all of you on this extraordinary morning. As students of grade 6 at Fahil Al-Wataniya Indian Private School, I, Dua,
I, Eliza,
I, Andrew,
and I'm Miral,
and Abdurrahman,
deem it our immense pleasure to stand before you and share the excitement of our newly built auditorium that we have gathered in today. Our school has always been committed to providing the best for its students, and this auditorium is a true testament to that promise. With a state-of-the-art special effects and captivating design, this space has been crafted to ignite our imagination and take us on unforgettable journeys through the world of art and storytelling.
Today, we are thrilled to invite you all to a truly magical experience. We present an imagined version of A Midsummer Night's Dream, a classic play by the great William Shakespeare, seen through the perspective of a child's dream. Our talented young actors and performers will transport you to a world where the lines between reality and fantasy blur, where fairies play and where dreams come to life.
As we embark on this enchanting journey, we hope to capture the essence of Shakespeare's original play while infusing it with the pure and innocent imagination of a child. You will witness the wonders of love, the joys of friendship, and the sheer magic of dreams, all woven together in a captivating performance.
This morning is not just about the play. It is a celebration of the arts and creativity that flourish within our school. It is a testament to the hard work, dedication, and passion of our teachers and students who have put their hearts and souls into bringing this production to life.
السيدات والسادة، أولياء الأمور الكرام والمعلمون والضيوف الكرام، ترحيب حار ومبهج للغاية لضيفنا الرئيسي الموقر وضيف الشرف المحترم وكبار الشخصيات من وزارة التربية وكل واحد منكم في هذا الصباح الاستثنائي، باعتبارنا طلاب الصف السادس في مدرسة الفاحيل الوطنية الهندية الخاصة، فإنه من دواعي سرورنا البالغ أن نقف أمامكم ونشارككم الإثارة في القاعة المبنية حديثا والتي اجتمعنا فيها اليوم.
لقد كانت مدرستنا ملتزمة دائما بتقديم الأفضل لطلابها، وهذه القاعة هي شهادة حقيقية على هذا الوعد. بفضل مؤثراتها الخاصة وتصميمها الجذاب تم تصميم هذه المساحة لإثارة خيالنا وتأخذنا في رحلات لا تنسى عبر عالم الفن ورواية القصص.
May I request everyone to please rise for the Tahiyal Kuwait by Ahmed Ala, Yusuf Rami, and Adam, followed by the Kuwait and Indian National Anthem.
Tahiyal Kuwait, Tahiyal Kuwait, Tahiyal Kuwait, عاش الأمير، عاش الأمير، عاش الأمير. تحيا الأمة العربية، تحيا الأمة العربية، تحيا الأمة العربية.
الكويت فلنت للمجد وعلى جبينك طالع السعد. وطن الكويت، وطن الكويت، وطن الكويت فلنت للمجد. يا مهد آباء الأولى كتبوا ذكرى الخلود فنادى بالشهوب الله أكبر إنهم عرب طلعت شواكب جنة الخلد يمينك ضايع نادي وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت فلنت للمجد.
Please remain standing. May I call on stage Sama and Maimuna for the recitation and translation of the sacred verses of the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر. سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى. يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity, nor of the unseen and the witnessed. He is the entirely merciful and the especially merciful. He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity, the sovereign, the pure, the perfection, the grantor of security, the compeller, the superior. Exalted is Allah above whatever they associate with Him. He is Allah, the creator, the producer, the fashioner. To Him belong the best of names. Everything in the earth and the heavens is exalting Him. He is the exalted in might, the wise.
Thank you. Please be seated. Now, over to Andrew.
To ensure the success of a program, we seek the blessing of the Almighty. May I call upon our esteemed dignitaries, Principal Sir, Vice Principals, Headmistresses, Senior Mistresses, and our Grade 6 Coordinator to kindly come forward to kindle the flame. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the illumination of knowledge and wisdom. It is a beacon of enlightenment, signifying the dispelling of darkness and the triumph of understanding. I have a humble request before we begin our annual day program. We understand that today is a working day, but your presence is a source of encouragement to all the students performing here today. Please do not leave after your child's performance. Even the last child performing on stage deserves your applause and attention. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being here and supporting us. Your presence means the world to us, and we hope that today's performance will be etched in your memories for years to come.
I now invite our beloved Principal Sir, Mr. Ravi Ayanoli, who with his insightful leadership has propelled our school into a beacon of excellence, to welcome our esteemed guests.
Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of Bangladesh to Kuwait, Major General Muhammad Asiq-Uzman, Ministry officials, all the parents assembled here, and the committed team of FAIPS DPS. A very good morning to all of you. Today we assembled for the much awaited Class 6 annual day. It was postponed because of various problems we had last 2 months. And with very much difficulty we could make the program for today. Otherwise, next month their exams are going to start, so they have to concentrate on studies. So having all these obstacles in our daily life, we could arrange the program for today, and they are putting up, in fact, they got a very less chance. Class 6 means they'll be Class 1 during the COVID time, 1 and 2. After that, they were not getting a chance to present on the stage. You have seen how the children are confident on the stage and addressing you and talking to you. It's one of the biggest achievement what we get through this such programs, annual day programs, even other programs also. I get very rarely such a large number of parents in one go, because you know that you are also busy, we are also busy, and all the daily lives. So when we come all together, I'll take 2 or 3 minutes to share my views about what is education and what the children go through and what support they look forward with you all. The world is full of uncertainty. You know that in different parts of the world, human massacre takes place in the form of war, maybe whatever may be the reasons behind it, but ultimately innocent lives are lost. We feel really sad for them. But if you think properly, you can understand that such places, mostly because of lack of education. I'm not talking about education means postdoctoral degrees or masters in a subject or MPhil in a subject. No. Education is the ability to understand the neighbor the same way as you look yourself. My pain is your pain, and your pain is my pain. That way of looking is the biggest degree of education. Even people do not have any of the academic qualification if they have that much understanding. Every human being is equal, and we all have the same right. I think there will not be any wars, but we know there is a very difficult concept to digest until unless proper education with a proper culture reaches everyone's brain. And we are trying to mold our children for tomorrow's citizens, frankly speaking, global citizens. When I was young, I was a small boy. It was not possible. My village was the only world for me. But now, you know, your children, for them, the whole globe is the world. So that's why I said they'll be becoming the global citizens tomorrow, and they have to have certain character features to face the world. So our ultimate aim is mold the children like that. It's not only the academic degrees or the percentage in the examination, also their communication skills and the confidence is equally important. And you know, whatever may be the qualification you achieve, if you're unable to reach the other person with your ideas, that the qualification is of almost no use. Nowadays, it became like that the percentage of the examinations is something like a gate pass for us to get into some university's admission. After that, you know, each one of you are professionals, and you know whatever you learned in your college or university, what percentage is used in your daily employment or daily office work. So we understand the importance of marks that much only. We should understand that much only. More than that, the child should be comfortable, but at the same time, the discipline. And when I say about discipline, please understand that it starts from home. If we are unable to understand the child, how discipline can be incurred, however the discipline can be given to our own child, we be a role model at home. As parents, what we don't expect from our children, please don't show any of such behavior at home in front of the children, on and off. We say integrity, that whatever you are able to show in front of others, that's the only thing you should be doing when you are alone also. So once you have a habit of shouting at home, unnecessarily getting angry with someone, or throwing things when you get angry, all these things, if the child is watching and doing, remember, you are giving an indirect hint to the child, you also can do it. And you know, when you speak politely with respecting the teachers, in India, we say Mata, Pita, Guru, Dev. That means mother, father, and teacher is considered with the same status because we are the secondary parents, that's what we believe. But sometimes what happens, an issue comes, the teacher becomes the enemy. My child is getting ill-treated. These are not happening. Even just shouting at the child, like, now come here, a little tone is raised, the child feels little offended. You know, the ego, when we were young, small children, we didn't have ego, because if we show the ego, those days the punishment was a little corporal. Okay, parents would take the stick and give 2, 3. But now the time is gone. Now we cannot go back to those days because the whole chemistry of the body, the biology of the body is changed. You know, this age, class 6, when they come to that, those things what we were doing in our +2 classes, the class 6 students are much into this, many are much into this. So the contact, if you don't communicate with the child at home properly, with some time spent, you see, more than giving gadgets like, you know, iPhones and all those things, please ensure that a good number of time or good time is given to your children at home. Share with them your thought with them. Any major decision at home, discuss with them. They are small children, why should I ask? But put them into that condition. They also think they're critical and analytical thinking, and give you some suggestions. Sometimes they may come out with better ideas. So the discipline is it's a very important aspect, and discipline is not that it's a military discipline, what I say, when someone gives a command, everyone in a line. That I'm not talking about that discipline. The discipline, as I said, within ourselves, I should not do this. I should be able to prevent myself from doing certain things. And that education should be given to the child from home first. And it should start from the young age, maybe even I can say 2 years or even 1 year onwards. Those days, if you start doing it, and if you communicate with the child in a positive, open way, definitely you will not have any problem with your child discipline. What happens when in the kindergarten, you put the child, everything you are looking into that, every minute thing, as the year passes by, you get detached from the child. And the child reaches in class 6, 7, 8, detachment is increasing. Then child will find out better friends outside, what they feel, and they may fall into bad things. So communication at home is essential, and especially we say at least one meal at home, have it together. And that time kindly don't discuss you got less marks in your physics, you got less marks in your mathematics. Please don't do that, because then they will never sit again. Because they know that, okay, come, we all sit together and have the lunch. What is going to be discussed now? They don't want that. So please ensure that there is a very comfortable talk taking place. And as I told you, that discipline, from there it comes how you interact with the teachers. Any small things, a person is getting upset and shouting at a teacher, you are degrading the teacher in front of the child. Child also feel the same thing. The teacher is nothing. I can do anything to a teacher. So we in our concept, we believe teachers are as important as, because we mold the children. Last time also, the previous annual day I was telling, when we consider or when we send the children from kindergarten to class 12 in the school for 14 years, we teachers get them in with our control. In our vicinity, it's only 17.5 months out of 14 years. So you have a higher responsibility. So being a child, the responsibility of parent is not providing all those things, material things, books, uniforms, all those things. More than that, your valuable time has to be shared. Sometimes when we call the parents for some purpose, why do we call the parents? Please come to the school. It's only to give us support, to support your child. And when the teacher calls, what happens that, no, I am very busy here, I can't come. Okay, have a lower tone. Tell that, ma'am, the problem is that I'm a little busy today. Tomorrow, can I come sometime? Whatever time we can meet? Let us make an appointment. How comfortable it will be. Teacher also feel great about it, and you also feel great. So we know that at different moment we feel, we get upset. At office there are problems, and even mothers at home there are problems. But when a teacher calls, please understand that the call is only to help your child. not for the teacher's comfort or to blame the child. And one more thing I will tell you, why we get upset when some complaint is given about the child was doing this, child was copying in the class, or anything, any X or Y, whatever thing happens. Why do we call? We want to correct. We don't punish the child in the school. We have corrective measures. That can be possible only a discussion between the parent and the teacher. And that support we are looking for. So when we call you for any purpose, please understand that this is for helping my own child, your own child. And that support once you give, you see how the things change. But if there is a gap is created in front of the child's or in the child's mind between the teacher and the parent, the child is going to make use of it. And he will or she will do things without your knowledge outside, without our knowledge at home also. So please take these points very, very important way. One more thing, why do we get upset when some complaint comes? The child hit another child. The parent, the child whose parent, when we call, no, my child will never do that. We feel when a child is doing something, it is our replica, my ego is getting hurt. It is not like that. One child is not your replica. It is not the parent's replica. It is, there are a lot of genes coming from different generations. So it's a totally different individual. That individual has his or her own feelings, emotions, and way of thinking. And that way of thinking molding is our responsibility. And if you give hand in hand with us, definitely the child will be doing very well. I will not continue. If I start continuing, I'll be speaking here more and more. There are a lot of things. And now let me come to my August responsibility of introducing our chief guest today, His Excellency, the Ambassador of People's Republic of Bangladesh to Kuwait. Major General Muhammad Ashik Uzman, NDC AFWC PSCG, has joined as an ambassador of Bangladesh in Kuwait on 24 August 2020. He was commissioned in the year of 1988 in the Regiment of Artillery during his long distinguished military career. He served in various capacities as instructor, staff, and command appointments. We welcome you, sir, for today's function. We also welcome his secretary, Mr. Mohammad Sahwan Islam. From the ministry, we have Ms. Atharia Lajmi, Student Affairs Director. We welcome Ms. Atharia for today's function. Also, Ms. Mona from Ministry supposed to come, but I think she could not make it up. Thank you very much, children, for that welcome bouquets. I welcome all the parents once again, formally, officially, for today's function. The teachers, the complete teaching fraternity, all team members, heads, and my dear children. Let us put it together and have the program today. Sit back and relax. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words and for creating an environment where students can thrive. So let the program begin. Sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a reimagined version of A Midsummer Night's Dream, a timeless play by the legendary William Shakespeare, a playwright whose words have echoed through centuries, leaving an indelible mark on the world of literature. Through this reimagined version, we transport you to a journey of love, magic, and mischief. Our singers are here to welcome you with a foot-tapping welcome song written and composed by our very own HOD of the Music and Dance Department, Mr. Theo Rodriguez. So, sit back, relax, and let us immerse ourselves in the enchantment of this morning with our welcome song.